We better put some people in the end zone, right, Joe?
That's exactly right.
There's nobody inside the 10. Get back. Here it is. The season's on the line. Two receivers left and right. McCown takes them down. He steps up. He's all by himself. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown!
Does anybody remember how do I start this? Welcome to the Bush League Sports Show. We are... Dadgummit, I forgot the intro. I totally forgot the intro. Welcome to the Bush League Sports Show. We are the best sports show, B-rated sports show. How did I do this? Criminy. I'm going to go... Is everybody ready? Hey, point at me one more time. Just give me the point. It's the headphones messing me up. Welcome to the Bush League Sports Show. We are the best B-rated sports show live on Facebook at 8:30 Sunday nights. I'm here with Dr. Blake Graham, my boy Pepper, produce, and stat guy. He's back from Phoenix. How was it? Thumbs up. There it is. So glad you're back. Fill-in stat guy got canned. He will never be back for two reasons. One, he talked, and number two, his stats sucked. So... fill in. If you're watching, we love you, but you're never coming back here again. Dear goodness, guys, we have been so excited about this show all week long because so much has happened in multiple different arenas. And so, we've been chomping at the bit to get back in here and just, let's get this thing going, right? We got a lot to get in.
The text thread has been just blowing up this week.
Yeah, text thread's been crazy. Produce has got a gazillion highlights for his reel going on, so he's pumped about that, and just dear goodness, this is going to be a great show. So we're excited. We've got what's going on with NCAA basketball tournament. March Madness is here. A lot of upsets. I really, these headphones are screwing me up like crazy. A lot of upsets going on. Brackets got blown up.
Everybody's.
We had our bracket challenge going on, and then
I've given up on it.
36 hours in, it's wow, we all lost.
It was 12 hours in for me, and I was like, oh, okay, this is why I don't do this.
Yes. All right, quick word to our sponsor, Nice Licorice, coming from Australia. This is our favorite strawberry licorice there is.
Yeah.
So Nice, if you actually ever want to sponsor us, we'd love to have you do that.
Week in and week out.
Man, we love it. So get it at Walgreens. It's $2.50.
We need to tag them on a post one time.
Yeah, let's tag those boys.
Hopefully they have an Instagram.
Yeah, let's.
If they don't, that's Bush League.
I don't know how I haven't looked that up yet. Did I share the show today? Yeah. That's the big question.
You did.
I did? Okay.
You can be older last week and share it. I'm sorry, Produce shared it 3 times last week.
Every time. Every time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Every single week. This is what I do. Sheesh. All right, so...
now you're ready, kid.
March Madness is happening. The NFL, there's been a ton that's gone on this week. It has been literally insane with... free agency starts, people getting dropped, signing contracts, guys wanting to be released, all kinds of mess going on.
Yeah.
We've got UCF putting out a tweet after UMBC.
BC?
Yeah, BC takes it to Virginia, who I had picked to win. Thanks a lot, Virginia. Appreciate that crap. Dear goodness, we'll get to all that. So let's get going. And let's talk March Madness first before we get into football because there's so much going on.
So we have to pretend to care about basketball.
Yeah, let's pretend to care.
This is the only week.
All you basketball fans, this is when is the national championship?
When it's all done.
Okay, so when it's done, we're not going to talk about this again.
April 2nd.
For another year. On April, what day is that?
April 2nd.
Great. April 2nd, which is on a day, we will finish talking about this and never speak again. So, hey, we do want to give a shout out. Hey, Stat Guy, look up on Instagram the guy that sent us that thing that was hey, scratch our back. I want to give him a shout out because we roasted him in that thing.
It's on a Monday.
Yeah.
For anybody that cares.
Yeah, if you'll just look it up and throw me your phone or something, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that was a grand slam.
It was a grand slam.
I actually, have you checked out that kid's profile? I actually spent time looking at it.
I went to
I
it.
wish I didn't.
He's new.
Yeah.
He's new, but we're gonna give him a shout out
It's
because
kind of like us,
he took it well.
except only one of them.
Yeah, this
and
one. I'm sorry, I just hit your mic. I feel so contained today.
Because you're like, turn, talk to us.
Oh, sorry. I was. Hey guys.
Have a conversation.
Hey guys. I'm sorry. All right, let's talk basketball.
Okay. So the first thing that happened,
And
though,
we're done.
especially in our bracket, was Stat Guy and I were just out already because
to start with.
Yeah, to start with, like what the fourth game in of
Yeah.
the day, Arizona loses,
Yeah.
who we had going all the way. I mean, it was a 4 seed, but you know, when you're paying your players, you should win.
Hey. Heyo.
Man, starting off strong.
Shout out to Arizona. Hashtag if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Amen. Let's see, who else do we have?
Didn't we talk about that last week? Should they pay those guys anyways? We did.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
and they
heated
should.
topic, especially with Phil and Stat guy.
Phil and Stat guy.
He's very passionate about that.
He is.
Way too passionate.
Stat Guy are
What are you looking at there?
Yeah, or the highlighted ones, the upset. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, you have it. Hey, look, there's a chart. All right.
He couldn't have made this.
No, he made this easy. I'm overcomplicating it.
Actual Stat guy is actually really good at his job.
Yeah, he researches. We were talking
brings stuff.
earlier how nerdy he's become. Like he was a jock and stuff in high school, and he's still very, very athletic. But man, he's got nerdy, and I like it
He's the most athletic of the five of us,
by far.
by far.
Like even if we combined our, no, I don't know about that.
Yeah, we'd give him a run for his money, but it'd be close.
He's good. I know that.
Yeah. So upsets we had. So this one's technically an upset, I guess, because it was 9 and 8 seed. But
Yeah, I don't
Alabama,
think that's-
Virginia
I
Tech,
don't think
that was
that's an
not.
upset.
But
That's just
Marshall beating Wichita State, that was huge. Butler,
Wichita State being in that game at all. Was that round 1 or was that round 2?
it was round 1.
Okay.
Yeah, which it was a 6-point game, so it wasn't
Okay.
that bad.
Not the butt kicking that Virginia took.
Let's talk about that.
Butt cooking.
Let's just
I'm cooking butt tonight.
The butt cooking.
The butt
forget
cooking.
about.
I don't want that.
Forget about the rest of the brackets. Let's just talk about that game right there.
Which one?
Virginia.
Virginia in UMBC. Like, are you kidding me right now? You're the number 1 seed team. They're the number 60. Like, this has never happened before.
350.
And you lose by
Yeah.
20 points?
Yeah.
Like, what do you... I don't know basketball, but I know that they missed some shots. Right?
Well, see, the ball didn't
Why
go
like
in
that?
the net enough. I think the more, right? It's like the Baylor guy conference. No,
I don't know what that means, but...
All
Yeah,
right.
I don't know what the Baylor guy.
Yeah, what does that
conference is.
mean?
So, like, was it last year or 2 years ago where Baylor was a high seed and they got beat, I think in the first round too, or in the second round by some nobody. And they were like, hey, you know, I think the term was they out-rebounded you by like 20 rebounds or something. And they were asking this to the Baylor guy. And he goes, they were like, how did that happen? And this player's like, well, a rebound is when a shot goes up and the player catches that rebound. And so they did more of that than us. Like, pissed off. I mean, he just lost. And so this is his post game interview, being sarcastic, and
That would be me.
yeah.
I would be that way because
So,
they just
that was the
ask
reference.
stupid questions.
Like that, exactly. How
Was
did
it,
they-
was it this week you were over at Victory and we were watching LeBron's interview and somebody asked him like, oh yeah, essentially like, do you accept a loss?
Yeah.
Do you accept losing?
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you think? No, I don't accept losing.
Hey, quick shout out to our sponsor, Victory Rehab, Victory Sports Rehab.
There it is.
For all your sprains, strains, and injuries. We'll get you back on the field quick. The winning treatment.
This is a nice.
That's a solid hoodie, man.
This is
Thank you.
quality.
Did you have that printed up, or is it
You can buy it online.
where? How? You just
I
go
set
to the
up-
website?
Yeah, we set up I put it on our Facebook. We have a link where you can buy
Oh, cool.
clothing with Victory
Okay.
on it, and so it takes like 2 to 3 weeks to get in.
How much is it?
This one was probably like $40-ish bucks.
Hey, get your hoodie,
bad.
get your Under Armour hood. I cannot.
Yeah, we
talk.
have all Under Armour products.
You're-
Unofficial sponsor.
So thanks to Victory sponsor Under Armour for the hoodies, you can go to the website www.
Facebook.com/Victory Sports Rehab.
Hey, quick shout out to our sponsor, Victory Sports Rehab, for all your sprains, strains, and injuries. The winning treatment. We'll get you back on the field quick. That was better.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, so
was
Mulkey is asking about the
What's up, Mulkey?
Aggies today upsetting
Oh, gosh.
North Carolina.
Come on.
How
UNC?
awesome was that? Yeah.
Except I picked UNC over A&M. Shout out.
So did everybody,
Shout out to all
pretty
you
much.
Aggies.
I don't even think a lot of Aggies picked
Did
them.
Aggies pick them?
No, because it's UNC. So I saw a stat earlier about that.
Hey, Andrew Frank, he's on again.
How's his bracket doing?
Shout out.
Oh, he's doing better now.
Yeah. Because it would be a shame if, like our number one fan didn't win the bracket challenge.
Okay, so here's a stat.
Oh, Ryan Mulkey did pick A&M. Hey, good job, dude. Way to
You-
stay true.
you knew more
to
than
your
us.
team. Good job.
So the
Austin Crosby's
7
watching. Give him a shout out. Sorry.
who?
Austin Crosby.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't know Cross?
Let's go, man. He's our number 2 fan.
so the 7
It's hard to keep track of them. Sorry,
all of our fans. So out of the 7 people, or the 7 teams that were most picked to win on ESPN, 4 are out. So like
Wow.
the 7 most picked teams, 4 are out. So Virginia's out, Michigan State's out, UNC's out, Arizona's out. So it still leaves Nova, Duke, and Kansas.
Of who
People.
ESPN picked.
Of like
Or from the brackets.
from the brackets.
Okay.
So the percentage.
Yeah, I mean,
That's crazy.
there was no perfect brackets. What after not even through the first round, I think, right? I saw it was really quick that ESPN posted that there was no perfect brackets left.
No, there was not, because I think there was like 18 million people on ESPN who had a bracket, and they
gotta
15,
oh, thanks.
15 million people had picked Virginia to go to the Sweet 16. So not even make it to the round of 32, but get to
Okay.
the Sweet 16
Right.
was 15 out of 18 million.
Yeah, so after the Virginia
Wow.
loss, yeah, like Blake was saying, there was no perfect brackets.
I mean, shout out to all the dead brackets.
No,
out there.
shout out to that guy that missed every single one.
Went over
on
20.
0 for 20 day,
That's
or I guess it was round 1.
that's talent.
That is solid right there.
We-
Yeah.
Like we
we need
want
him on the
Hey,
show.
I don't know who that guy is, but we want that guy on the show now.
If you're watching,
If you're watching-
somehow, some way,
0 and 20 guy. Couldn't find his name. Couldn't find anything on him.
Probably been hiding.
Can you get anything on that guy?
Track him down.
What do you got?
the post, the message.
Yeah.
Is his name on there? Man, Andrew Frank. If you can find that guy, we'll bring you on the show.
But he has to bring him
But
on.
you have to bring him with you. But we want that to happen, and we'll give you a hoodie. Not one of those. Just a hoodie. Just a random hoodie.
I got one in my closet. I don't wear it anymore.
Some extras.
Sorry, I don't know if it'll fit you, but it's what you get.
Now, for a while in our, so we have a bracket going. Shout out to everyone else in our bracket. So we've got Dane Sarns. I almost called him Dale because that was his
Dale.
nickname in
Doctor.
college.
Isn't that the doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Robert, which is my buddy Jesse. So we got a couple of other doctors in there. We got Scott, who's also in there, and Andrew Frank. So that's our 4 outside entries. But for a while, Produce was winning.
Produce was
knows-
leading
Yeah,
the pack.
I'm the man, dude. My shortcuts aren't working here, so
Is it not flipping to
cool. No,
He's the man, though.
I mean, y'all keep talking. I'll figure
Okay.
it out.
you? Okay, so
So Jesse's leading right now with 400 points.
hey, way to go, Jesse. How many points do I have?
You have 360.
Oh,
So it's all close. I mean, the number 1 right now is at 400, and
Turkey Farmer.
Yeah, you have
88.
290.
Yeah, buddy.
oh wow.
So you're kind of far, but
Is he at the bottom now?
I'm second to last, and I have 340. So it's only a 60-point difference, and that's 6 games.
Yeah.
So it's just about everybody is on their horse up here, and I'm about dragging down here. But,
Yeah.
but my pick is still in. All right,
If we were all in a race,
Yeah, you still have a shot.
I'm a late bloomer. All right.
does anyone else have a shot?
Yep. Jesse and Dane
I don't even remember who I picked.
and
Kansas.
Andrew Frank. Yeah, you picked Kansas.
Okay, so half our pool has.
yeah,
picked
Scott's
up.
out, Produce is out, Chubbs you're out, and then I'm out.
Dang. Hey,
'Cause our
Andrew
winners are
Frank.
gone.
Andrew Frank wants a blank hoodie, is what he prefers. So,
Would be better. Ouch.
oh, better than what you have on?
Yeah, it's saying it looks better than this.
That was low.
Oh,
That
To the
was
ground.
That was cold, dude.
Hey, I don't think so. I'll wear one of those any day.
thank you.
I don't know.
Welcome. I
Stat
like
guy's
hoodies.
got a blank hoodie on.
He always has a hoodie on. He looks cool all the time with hoodies on.
And shorts.
Yeah, and shorts. Okay, so who do we think's gonna win? Like, legitimately, who will win the tournament now?
I think Nova.
Is let me see that chart again.
No.
I don't watch basketball.
Is UMBC? When do
I
they
had no
play?
idea.
They play tonight.
That was.
They're playing right now.
They are playing. Are they winning? What's the score? Like that's who I'm rooting for now.
Stat guy's picking UMBC. 16 seed all the way.
All the way, baby.
All the way.
That'd be awesome.
What? I guess a 16 seed has never gone into the second round, huh?
Because they've never beat.
won.
Well, yeah, because they've always played a number one team, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I think that
the
stat was
score?
like.
So it's 33-38 Kansas State.
okay, so they're down
5.
6.
Wait, Kansas State or
33?
Kansas?
I thought it said 32. Sorry. So they're down 6-5. Right. That's what I meant.
Hey,
Right.
numbers are hard.
Hey, you know what? I'm wearing headphones. It's hard to count.
No, that throws you way off.
All kinds of mess going on right now. Hey, do we have that tweet that Central Florida put out
Oh,
in the congratulations?
The
give
total
me 5 minutes and we will have
Okay,
it.
so we're gonna get to that in a minute. We're now picking as a show. Are we all on board? We are picking UMBC to take this thing.
I mean, I want them to go all the way just because of the story.
I'm not going to be associated with that pick because that would be losing, and I'm not cool with losing.
Okay, fair enough. But what if it won?
It'd be cool.
The
Yeah.
guy that bet $800 on them to win against Virginia and walks away with $900.
Yeah.
Talk about a win. That's huge.
But you got to think if that guy has $800 to be thrown away on like a game like that, this person probably has either one a gambling problem or two they have enough money that they don't care.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
There could be one of those guys that like makes those tattoo bets, and it's like, hey,
Yeah.
if your team wins, I'll tattoo the Patriots on my butt cheek.
It was like Jason Terry when he tattooed the finals trophy
Yeah.
and before the playoffs.
I think that's what we need to do when we do our fantasy football this year.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe one of those like water stick-on ones.
I'll go with the stick on.
I'm okay with that.
Who was it that tattooed butt fumble his jersey? Oh,
Mark Sanchez?
the
Mark
coach. Who was coaching the Jets back then?
Was it
Rex Ryan.
Rex
Yeah,
Ryan?
Rex Ryan tattooed. It was a tattoo of his wife, but she was wearing a Mark Sanchez jersey.
Oh,
This was before the butt fumble, which is the greatest of all time.
awkward.
Yeah.
He was really awkward. I mean, you remember that video that came out with that his wife was sitting in the car
Oh yeah.
with the feet?
Yeah.
Oh, that was whew.
That's when Welker got in trouble because he made some comments. Like they interviewed him before that game. They were about to play the Jets, and Welker was like, it was all like in his conversation. He was working stuff, and he's like, "We're gonna put our best foot forward, and we're gonna take it one step
yes.
at a time." And so they benched him for like the first series because they were mad at him. I thought it was quality. Which takes us to the Patriots once again. Danny Amendola leaving the Patriots. Playoff Amendola now goes to flipping Miami. And when I say flipping, I mean like, are you kidding me right now? Hey guys,
Reverse stat.
reverse that coming at you.
Yes, well, they had a few people leave. So who all?
Oh, you got it?
So far, who all has left?
Okay, so I thought I was gonna have a stat. Thank you. All right, so we got Adrian Claiborne was re-signed. No, he signed. I'm not re-signed, but he signed with them.
With
Hey, is this just the stats on who signed somewhere?
Well, they lost Malcolm Butler.
Butler's gone. Amendola's gone. Who else is gone right now? Marty Longoria. What's up, buddy? Hey, our number one fan, Ellie Amador, is now watching. Ellie, did she make her? Obviously,
Yeah.
she made it safely.
Sweet.
We're glad you made it on your flight, and it was
Yeah.
good.
I've got that picture now.
Oh, you got it? Okay,
Yeah.
let's hit that, and then we'll come back to more NFL stuff. So, favorite tweet of the week right here. UCF Knights come out and they say, amazing what happens when an underdog gets a fair shot. What is up now? Like, that's shots have been fired in hello, which I saw that. Number one, I loved it. And number two, it reignited that fire in my mind of like thinking just through. Yeah, what has just been proved this last season in college football is that a non-Power 5 Division I school will never have an opportunity in the current system. You literally will never get
Yeah.
a shot. at the college playoffs.
I think they had it right with putting a playoff, but what they did wrong was 4 teams.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah,
Agreed. What is that?
Agree, and it's just
No, I still have an idea of what they need to do. I think this is the most fair system. Is you essentially. Oh, I don't know how many conferences are there in Division One.
I think there's 12.
Okay, so
Will you look that up?
I'd have
After-
to.
I don't know.
I have to do that.
I think it's 12.
the stats on how you would do that. But take the winners of each conference. It doesn't matter. Like if you have a hard conference, too bad. Like that's what you have to do to get there. You have to win in your conference to go to the playoffs. And so, the best SET team plays the Big 12 and the Pac-10 and the Big 10. Like that, you take the winners of those and do that. I mean, then you take out the ranking system.
I don't think you take just one from the SEC because, you're never going to have 2 good teams in, the Mountain West Conference. So you take, the best teams from these lower class conferences, and then, maybe 1 or 2 from...
So I think if they would switch and do that, which
Pause for the stat.
pause was that? What was that? There's 11 FBS and there's 15 FCS. So if we just take the FBS, right?
But, I mean, you got FCS, you got some FCS. Don't FCS have their own... They have their own national championship.
they've got their own.
Take the best.
They have their
take
own
a winner.
playoff system
Because they
run
figured it
through.
out.
Yeah.
Who
But
talked about that the other day? The Washington coach, he used to be tech coach.
Mike Leach.
Mike Leach talked about that. He's like,
Yeah.
everyone else can figure this out. Why can't we?
Yeah, why can't we? I'm convinced now. I'm completely convinced, 100% that it's a money deal. It's a money thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like somebody's either getting paid off, or we're just making more money. And we're bringing people in. Like the reason the Power Fives are so against it is because they're the ones obviously benefiting from this. I mean, the simple fact that Central Florida does not get included in the playoff system, and then Auburn, who they were considering strongly, that was the other name in the conversation that doesn't make it in, and then they turn around and whip the pants off of them. Mm-hmm. It wasn't even like a close game. It wasn't like Boise State pulling the Statue of Liberty play on OU or something like that. It was straight up like we whooped them. Yep. And when I say we, I mean like them. If they're speaking, I wasn't from there. I've never even seen the place. But what I think, if they're able to figure out, what you're saying, you take the 11 FCS teams, right? And you go, all right, we're going to run this and we're going to figure this out. We're going to take the champions from each one. There may be a little bit of a discrepancy the first 2-3 years. But after that, what it's done, it's leveled the playing field.
Yep.
Because no longer is it the Power Fives have the dominant force in recruiting. It's now everybody. You have a legit shot everywhere you go. And so it levels the playing field. You start paying them, and then you level the playing field by going, hey, we're going to open this thing up. We're doing away with this whole ranking system because whoever's sitting at the table makes that whole decision rather than what's happening on the field. We level the playing field, and we make more we just make better football, because right now the way the system is, we're going to watch the same freaking teams. Nick Saban, we're going to see him all the time.
Yeah.
Which, great coach, but sheesh, I'm tired of it.
Yeah, Marty talked about that. He's basically saying that they're going to put the rankings on the teams that are going to draw the TV audience.
Yeah.
Which is that. I mean, that is true. That is true. But it's not a it's not a fair system. And that's the whole point.
Yeah. Which proves
It wouldn't be fair if it's the NCAA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not
But
fair at
my
all.
headphones are screwing up.
It's okay. We can still hear you.
Yeah, it's half a headphone now. Dang it. But just every time I think about it, I get so irritated. There we go. I get so irritated because Central Florida got the shaft in a way that no one else has got it.
Yep.
It's that just sounds bad. But
like
they were a great team. Who knows when that's going to happen again? It's only that's not usually a consistent thing. It's hey, we're great every year. But they had a phenomenal team. Obviously, it was Shaquem. I can't remember his last name. The dude that just tore it up at the combine. Doesn't even get an invite to the combine to start with, and is a last minute ad and walks in there and wrecks the whole thing. It's clearly they're a good program. They're a great team. They beat the crap out of Auburn. Their captain walks in and owns the combine. How can we look at that and go, man, they're a second-rate team, and they shouldn't be in? They're just not as good.
Because it's about money.
It is about money. NCAA, college ranking system, playoff committee.
You're screwing the pooch.
You know,
But I think they know that already,
So
right?
sick of this crap.
yeah, they meet over here at the Gaylord
Do they really?
Yes, we should go bust in one day.
Hey,
Give them a
guys.
piece of our mind. we should do a live show outside of them picking.
Hey, there'll be a live show. Love it. Love it. Hey,
We
quick
will
word from
tear down the establishment, dude.
We're not going to tear down the
No,
establishment.
we'll
like,
tear
You
down
mean like
the-
metaphorical?
Metaphorically.
Whichever.
It doesn't matter. However you want to do it. Let's just do this
One
thing.
thing might lead to another. I mean, both things may be
Come
done.
on. What do we got? Marty says Notre Dame, Alabama, Ohio State every year. That's true, man. Like Notre Dame's still in the conversation. They keep getting in
Well,
the conversation. They keep losing.
They have that contract with NBC to show all their games, so that
Yeah.
that gives them something. But
Which was smart.
yeah,
Like,
you know,
clearly.
do a segment.
Yeah.
I want to move on.
Yeah, let's transition and go
It's
to...
gonna get real heated, and we could be here all night.
All right.
Yeah, it was
well,
fun.
looks like we're moving on to everybody's favorite segment,
Yes.
Produce's highlight reel.
Hey, which, just a quick shout out before we go to it. On Wednesdays now, we are doing a produce highlight reel for the week.
It's a produce in me is the
Produce
term.
in me is not the
produce
term?
in me. Yeah.
Okay, so, excuse me, I'm burping. Produce and Me will be on Wednesdays. I don't know what time yet, but that'll be coming up. Look for that. And this will be like highlight versions of the highlight on Sunday nights now. So,
Right. Yeah.
love it. All right, let's do this thing.
All right. So starting off, I got a few funny ones. Right. This girl absolutely.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, just watch this. Look.
Dude.
Yo.
This girl just schools that kid,
That
man.
kid needs to go to Victory Sports Rehab for broken ankles.
For real.
They didn't
man.
even show the actual shot. They just showed
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Look at this.
Whoop.
Boom.
Come on.
Yeah,
Lee.
she makes it. I mean,
Dude, he broke his tailbone too. Straight up. And I got another one here. And,
Broken tailbones are never
yes.
This is Mr. Steve Willis. And this guy just, he
Look
gets
at the
into
ref.
his
Look at the ref.
job.
That's there. So I sent this to Produce this week.
Which I already had it before he sent it, but I mean,
Doubt it.
who's counting?
I am.
Look at
He's
him. Look at him. Look at him.
Looks like walking around a bear.
Oh.
This dude, like,
Power stance.
That guy loves his
I
job.
mean, I would watch boxing just to watch this guy.
which for the audio only,
Look at that smile.
for the audio only listeners, this dude Steve Willis just has like the best facial expressions as he's reffing these boxing matches,
Quality.
and yeah, you can tell, dude really loves his job.
Hey, he's passionate. That's what we like to see.
Yeah,
Hey.
for real.
You know
like-
what I'm passionate about?
A lot of things.
Nice Licorice. Hey, word to our sponsor, Nice Licorice. Thank you once again.
Week in and week out.
Week in and week out. Just,
Quality.
man, quality.
Yeah,
Quality and quantity.
and full
Please.
and chock full of sugar.
All right, come on. What else we got?
So
Just pack it in there.
just pack it in
Pack
there.
it in.
So this next one, I think that this one is proof that LeBron James is actually a robot. So LeBron James is actually a robot, and these two plays right here, these were 4 years apart, both
Okay.
playing against Phoenix. All right.
Okay.
And you
Same
know
court?
they just decided to run the same Phoenix programming on LeBron James. Look at this, dude. The same
Wow.
dunk, 4 years apart.
Oh my gosh.
They're just like, all right, let's just
Do it again.
let's just load up the Phoenix simulation and boom,
Wow.
It was from the same spot.
same spot. Yeah,
That's why he's the king.
Hey,
Wow.
did you see?
So weird.
Did you see those twinning videos on basketball? There's like 8 clips of guys, like 2 guys on the court at the same time doing the exact same thing. I'll send it to you. You can put it in the highlight reel. Did you send that? You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
that's weird.
You can add it next week. It'll be
Dude,
awesome.
way too many robots here in the basketball scene.
Kyle Kirkpatrick joining us.
What's up,
Yeah.
What's up,
Kirkpatrick?
Kyle?
Shout out Kirkpatrick.
Who watches boxing? Dr. Graham does. Hey, if you're just now joining us, welcome to the Bush League Sports Show. We are the best B-rated sports show live on Facebook, 8:30 Sunday nights. I'm here with Dr. Blake Graham, my boy Pepper, Produce, Stat Guy. Quick word from our sponsor, Victory Sports Rehab. For all your sprains,
Actual
strains, and-
sponsor.
Oh man, interrupted.
Sorry,
I,
sorry,
dude,
sorry,
I was
sorry.
on a roll.
Sorry.
I was finally like shifted into sixth gear and was going. Just go back to your stupid highlights.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's cool, man. Don't worry about it.
He's produce. He can do what he wants,
right.
I guess.
It's your show, bro.
This one, this dude Ryan Smith made this catch, but I don't even know if it could be classified as a catch. I think it can only be classified as an accident. Because look at this. Yep. All right. And there it is.
Do it again.
And the touchdown.
Look.
That's Canadian League right there.
All right. There it is. And yep.
That is Canadian League.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the
goalpost is
goalposts up front. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Hey,
I don't understand that.
I'll say this, man. I used to knock on 6-man in Canadian football. However, he's not wearing any sweatbands, and he still caught that thing.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Coach Jimmy will be
Wow.
proud.
That was very impressive.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
What
Got
a
it.
terrible throw. And
Yeah.
an amazing catch.
Yeah, that was not a smart move on the quarterback at all.
No, he threw it at his hip.
He wasn't looking
He wasn't
at all.
looking. He
Hey,
threw it low.
That's called chemistry, man. He's not looking at me, but I know if I stick it on his hip, he's going to catch it.
Yeah. Maybe that's a great quarterback.
Yeah, maybe.
I do know this. If I threw that ball to Derek, he'd catch it
10 times out of 10.
with his eyes closed.
So would Ryan Smith. All right, I got another rugby one, and
Yeah,
I mean, it just
I
kind of
just said-
speaks for itself.
Okay.
All right, watch this. Boom, boom.
Ooh.
Big boy.
Oh.
And hello.
No pads too. That's so gnarly.
Good thing
Yeah.
that guy was wearing that padded hoodie thing.
Yeah, padded hoodie
That's
for
the
real.
Andrew Frank special right there.
Andrew Frank, we're going to get you a padded hoodie.
A blank one.
It's not going to say victory on it.
No nothing.
Yeah.
should,
all
we,
right.
should we dog our one fan?
No, man, we love
Sorry,
him. We're
Andrew
trying to
Frank.
give him a hoodie and bring him on the show.
Dude, we're dogging him because we love him. All right. All right.
Yeah.
This next one. This is just like a dirty play. All right. I saw this for the first time and I was just like,
Hey, spell dirty.
3 U's in there. Duurty. And
That's close.
no. You'll understand once
Okay,
you see
all
this.
right.
All right.
All right.
Watch this. All right. Whoop. No look.
Oh,
Gets
and
the
he
dude
got him?
out. Yeah, he got him, dude.
Dude.
Look at that walk of shame, dude. He's
I
like,
want to see
Fred
him.
Gardner I'm headed back to the bench.
And-
gosh, so good.
Oh, does it finish it?
No, the clip cut off right there for some reason, but yeah.
Wow.
Gosh.
Wow.
All
See,
right.
that's 3 U's dirty.
So I'm gonna.
That was dirty.
I've got a player on the Twins. I'm gonna have to ask him if he practices that because that's
Is he a catcher?
That was
No.
That was
He's a pitcher.
DUURDEE.
Oh,
Dirty.
okay.
That's how it's
I got
spelled.
you.
Just to help you out.
Yeah, my bad.
Just wanted a clarification on that.
All right, and since I know y'all loved it so much last week, I got another skateboard clip for y'all. All right, because I love skateboarding, and I know y'all love skateboarding, and
Yeah.
I know our audience loves skateboarding. So I got another skateboarding clip.
Seriously?
This one's coming from Mr. Chris Jocelyn.
Hey, your dad's watching. Shout out to Kevin Holder.
Yeah, shout out.
This clip's for you, buddy.
Hey, Dad, check out this clip from Chris Jocelyn. All right,
Jocelyn. Oh,
front side
dude.
flip. Look at this.
Wow.
When you said frontside flip, I thought he was actually going to do a flip.
yeah. I was.
Well,
waiting.
the
You
bo-
meant the board did a flip.
Yeah, that's what so he spun front
Right.
side. He did a front side 180. And then here, I'll play it again.
Yeah.
He spins front side, meaning his front is forward, and then
Okay.
the board does
And
a
then the board
flip.
does a flip.
Yeah, flip is short for kick flip.
Question:
Okay.
Is it impressive if you have to explain it?
Yes.
Yes. Because
kinda
did
like-
you see
That was
that
was
gap?
pretty sick, dude. Like that gap was.
Huge.
I'd have pulled a loin, no doubt. Double loin brace me on that
Double
baby.
loin.
'Cause that was nasty.
Double loin just on the landing alone.
Hey, I've said this multiple times. I only think that there's 2 sports that are really sports. At the same time, anything that involves a board, I like watching. Like
Yeah.
it's just like I'm impressed when you can, especially if you're not attached to it.
Yeah. Because
That-
I've spent years trying to do stuff like that, and
How'd that go?
God, nope. That's how it went.
And
Just
here
nope.
you are, produce.
Yeah.
So it's led to big things.
Holy smokes! Okay, we got to show this clip. Not today, but there's a basketball team clip where the entire team moves exactly the same. Like it's
Whoa, that's weird.
yes, sir. I'm gonna throw it. Okay.
Yeah. So
Look who you're talking to.
I know,
so tune in
I
on
told
Wednesday
you.
for Produce's Salad Bowl. For that,
I thought
for
it was,
that clip.
I thought it was Produce and Me is what it was called.
Yeah. Well.
This is a segment on Produce and Me.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think.
the salad bowl.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, on the
like
show,
it.
on the
So-
show, Produce and Me, subtitled "Produce's Greens and Veggies."
Hey, if you're just now tuning in, welcome to the Bush League Sports Show. We're talking about doing a Wednesday segment called Produce and Me, and then there's a part of that called the Salad Bowl. On a scale of 1 to 10, if you'll give us a rating on what you think about that, just type it in real quick and send it in. 1 being the best, 10 being the worst. I know that's kind of different on scale ratings, but the way we do things, hey, the only thing getting better than number 1 is what?
Being number 1 twice.
That's right. So if you really, really like it, put 1 in a space and then another 1. It's not number 11. It's
No.
2 1s next to each other. So there you go.
Yes, Mulkey. I still support Napoli, but no one else here watches soccer, and so they're probably going to hush me if I bring up soccer.
Well, it's not a sport, and this is a sports show.
Oh
So
my gosh!
Napoli's a
Man.
pizza place.
You know, when I walked in, it smelled
hockey.
good, and now I know it's that roast from Produce.
No, at any time, I want to talk about soccer and hockey. So if any of our
Hey, do it.
followers, if you want to talk it, you bring it up, and I will talk about it with you by ourselves, just you and me.
Maybe that can be like
Did
a
he miss
Monday.
that? Okay.
A Monday. He almost threw that where you caught it. Like that was
Hit
almost.
you in the chest. Kevin Holder at 10. Greens
Oh.
give you the runs.
amen to that.
Thanks.
Napoli is a baseball player, yes,
What?
but also a city in Italy.
And a pizza place outside of Disney.
Marty needs you to explain it again. He didn't understand the numbering system.
Okay,
you went
sorry.
a little fast.
Marty, if 1 to 10, 10 is the worst, 1 is the best. However, there's another best, and it's a 1, a space, and a 1. It's 2 1s next to each other.
Right, and that's the 2 1s is the Bexpert. So 1 is
Correct.
best, 2 1s is Bexpert,
But 10 is worse.
But
10 is the worst.
the 2 1s are actually referred to as chubs.
and five is still mediocre as always. So
When we play golf, there's topless hole 6, which is actually hole 15.
Oh, hey guys, I got an update. Can we have a moment of silence for UMBC? They have lost 50-43.
This is exactly why I didn't pick them.
And that's why you said, no, I'm not doing it.
I don't
And
like
and that's
losing.
fair. Hey, guys, right now we have 11 people watching currently. So, hey, throw up the ones. We just chubbsed it. Yes. Thank you, viewers. We love you all. So if we go to 12, somebody drop out and go back to the ones.
Wait, are you saying we want less viewers?
No, I'm just saying that's our number, man. Jared Hockett, what's up, buddy? Y'all know Jared? He married Stephanie.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
what's
I was
up?
gonna say it
Yeah,
sounded familiar.
so I got to do the wedding. It was,
Oh,
it was
him.
awesome. It was a lot of fun.
I was like, who's Stephanie? I'm sorry. I am sorry. I blanked out
Step
for a
on
second.
me. Remember her?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I
kind of
know.
a big part of our. Hey, we're at 12 now. Great. So, oh, no, somebody dropped. Thank you. Appreciate it.
They're listening to
They are
us.
paying attention. Hey, if you're just now joining us, welcome to the Bush League Sports Show. We are the best B-rated sports show on Facebook Live, 8:30 Sunday nights. I'm here with Dr. Blake Graham, a boy pepper, produce, and stat guy. A quick word from our sponsor, Nice Licorice. Get it at Walgreens. It's from Australia, strawberry flavored. We love it. It's the best. We have it every weekend here.
We got a guest sponsor from Stat Guy this
Yeah, hey,
week.
throw me that.
I'm not sure exactly.
This is Japanese. My bad. This is Did you go to Japan to get this? You just got it.
That'd be a cool story if you did, though.
It would be.
Let's go with that.
Okay, so everybody's trying out this Japanese candy called. I'm not even gonna fake it. Like I know.
This is when we need Rando Rob.
Hey,
Hold on,
word
we
from
got-
our sponsor.
Hold on.
Oh, do you have it on there?
And that's why you
Ball
don't play
hockey.
This is how you got
That,
it.
that's why I played corner in high
It's
school.
ginger candy, isn't it? Is it ginger candy? No.
Got like
It's a
caramel.
surprise.
Have you had one?
It's
Stat guys have one.
It was sent with car paperwork. Is that what you wrote? Apparently.
Hey, okay,
Skip
so
that.
the
everyone
flavor
open
is the flavor of it is
Oh, that was going in.
Instructions on how to open it on the back. Open
Sure. Okay.
right.
Do you bite this off? Do you put the whole thing in your mouth?
I just put it in there.
Dude, just go for it.
It's kind of gooey.
First we got
good.
shafted, and now we're.
Dude, I had some candy from Japan.
Oh, it's just caramel.
But it's from Japan.
No, that's not what it is. It's
Yeah, but in English, that's caramel.
okay.
Hey guys, translation for is Japanese caramel in a yellow bag. That's actually good. I like that. That's quality.
And I don't like caramel. That's
Maybe
good.
we'll have back on the show again to sponsor next week.
Okay, so let's get into the NFL. Like, so much happened this week on people getting dropped, released, re-signed. I want to start with Amendola because, one, he's not my favorite receiver. Edelman is, but Edelman went down, and Amendola really stepped up this year in a way that he never has before. He's always been injured on some level, and he brought it this year only to get dumped.
Who was it that really like started that whole thing? Was it Welker?
Welker. So
Was it
Welker
Welker?
comes out of Texas Tech and goes, this is funny, he goes to Miami is where he started. And then his career was kind of like,
Yeah.
and nobody really knew who he was. Well, then they release him. He goes to New England, and it's lights out. Well, as soon as that happens, Amendola's coming out of Tech, who's
Yeah.
behind him,
Something
goes to Dallas. Dallas doesn't keep him. He then goes to Philly. Philly doesn't keep him. He's on the practice squad, doesn't make it there, bounces to St. Louis at the time with the Rams.
Yeah.
And plays with them for a little while. He's got Sam for his quarterback, and then finally
All right.
leaves, goes to New England, and all of a sudden, hey, look, I can play ball, and now goes to Miami, where it all started with Welker. Both
Yep.
were undrafted.
At least we got Cole Beasley, aka
on the show.
And
Yeah.
and the new Switzer kid.
yeah.
So
Okay.
he's
Yeah.
he looks like a Beasley 2.0.
That was so funny when Beasley went out with like a concussion or something, and Switzer came in and was like, "Nope, Cole Beasley's still in the game." It's the same person almost.
yeah, they're totally the same.
But anyways, who else got
So
dropped?
Amendola gets dropped, goes to Miami, but he makes a lot of money. He signs a 2-year, $12 million deal.
Yep.
That apparently he'd taken less money in pay cuts to stay where he was, and then so he gets released, or I guess not released, just not re-signed. Like his contract's up, and so he goes to Miami. Gronk then puts out this thing like, "Go be free and happy." Like, what's Gronk's deal right now?
Well, he's got CTE. That's what's going on with him.
Ooh.
Really?
I mean, he wasn't that smart to begin with. And then
I would,
add,
if he was in the room, I would not say that because
I wouldn't say that either.
I'd do it.
No, listen. I have mad respect for him. He's an incredible player, but just from an observational standpoint, he's also just a frat boy, and so
he's definitely got that.
Oh.
He has a at least look, or he's presented that.
So this is my analysis, and if somebody knows him and can prove me wrong, awesome. I'm not saying this to dog him, but what I am going to say is, I don't think he takes care of his body the way he should. If you look at his injury, just look at his injury pattern throughout his career. He gets injured a lot.
That's the
And
doctor in you, and I like it.
And guys who put a lot of work in the offseason taking care of their bodies don't have those repetitive injuries as often. They still do. They still get injured. You can't prevent injuries, but he's had 3 back surgeries, which that's huge at that age. What is he, 27, 28?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And he's had 3 back surgeries.
How old is Gronk? I think he's younger than that. I think he's like 26.
So, what can he do? Where should somebody go? You know, to like not have that happen.
Oh, word to our sponsor, Victory Sports Rehab, for all your sprains, strains, and injuries. The
Yeah.
winning treatment will get you back on the field quick.
Or keep you on the field.
Oh yeah. They keep
And
they keep getting me back out there.
And we are going to be starting our off-season programming. So if you have any interest in staying healthy through the season, talk to me during the off-season.
I have zero interest in that.
Hey, do you want me to
You
throw
already
this
work
back?
out there.
'Cause
I
there's
was gonna
not a
say,
whole lot on
I've
it.
seen
Save
you
the
there.
trees.
Not physically, but I've seen you. How are we not talking about what happened on Friday night? I mean, I know we posted on our story.
Oh yeah.
but, you know,
How,
people are
like-
waiting for.
Oh, yeah.
So our boy Dr. Graham goes out and throws out the opening pitch for Flomo baseball.
Playoff
which is
game, right?
Round of applause,
No,
everybody.
just district.
This district,
Just district.
the start of the district
Yeah.
season. Okay, that, I mean that's a
well,
big deal.
Shouldn't have.
Yep. But
clapped
I
for
was
that then.
nervous all week because here
Oh, you're
Okay, here's the deal. You can't look like you're trying very hard, because then it looks like you're a tool.
You're a tryhard.
Yeah, you're trying hard. So you don't want to get up there and like do a wind up and try to throw it in, which I used to pitch. So,
Get on the rubber.
So I mean, if I have the proper time, I could get up there and I could throw it. But I haven't thrown in a long time, and
brag.
I just want to let this be known that I can really pitch. I just held back.
Also, guys, I got the chips and salsa or the chips and queso, whatever.
It was really classy.
So anyway, you don't want to look like you're trying really hard.
Right, because that's kind of like
it's a ceremonial
douchey JD, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Argyle.
Yeah.
But I have not been thrown a long time, and so I've got one of my pitchers who is in independent ball. So we've been warming up, and so he's trying to get his arm, stretching it out. So I'm throwing with him. Not just everything I'm throwing with him is short. Like it's
Everything you're throwing?
Yeah, I'm like consistently like 3 feet short on all my throws. Doesn't matter. Like we can throw 30 feet. I'll be short. We go 60, short. Like it's not like I'm hitting short the same distance.
It's
like
all the time.
If we lengthen it, it's going to be short on every single one. And so we're yeah.
Can we get a stat on that?
He's on it.
Are you confused?
No, I understand what you're saying.
So it's just really frustrating. And so my biggest fear is I'm going to get up there and it's not going to make it to the
be
plate.
short.
Like, and that's embarrassing.
A little bit.
I would say, yeah. It's pretty
So
embarrassing.
fortunately,
So you were legit nervous.
yeah. So Derek and I, or Stat Guy and I, have been throwing this week.
Okay.
What's the number for it?
Yeah, been preparing, and so I just kind of lobbed it in, and it made it to the catcher. Made it to the catcher. He stood up, caught it, boom, done.
So it was
That's all you need.
At least it got there. That's what matters.
It got there, and it wasn't wild, and it wasn't short.
Yeah. Oh, it was a little wild.
Okay, a
If
little
there was a
bit.
batter to hit him in the head, but
Yeah,
they could have moved. It'd been fine.
there was plenty of time to
It'd been
move.
fine. Yeah, no big deal.
So, moral of the story is Blake made a very normal and simple throw.
Yeah.
So there we go.
I built that up like it was a lot more
It's a
exciting
big
than it was.
deal.
You really did. It sounded like something amazing was going to happen, and nothing happened at all.
Yeah, and then I ate 2 burgers.
Were you excited though? Like, was it fun?
Yeah, it was fine.
Did they give you a shout out? Did they give a show a shout out? Anything?
Yeah. Not the show, but Victory.
Dang it!
Because Victory is their platinum sponsor.
I like
Whoa, platinum.
it. Dude,
Yeah.
he's big time. He like.
What is this, American Airlines or something?
Tell you what, like there's
Bigger.
nice licorice.
Platinum licorice.
Platinum. No, that's not true.
Was there
Nice.
Was there a sponsor? Was there a sponsor in between those two? Was that what the pause was for?
No, it's just if you raced them,
Oh.
nice would still win.
I thought you were.
What about against the 69
I thought you
Fender?
were giving a shout out in the
Oh.
middle there. The pause threw me off. It was like
No, they're new.
we got nice, and then we got
Platinum. Dude,
That would have been way better.
it would have been.
I thought that's
You
what-
thought I was doing
I
it.
thought you did it on
Man.
purpose.
Golly, that would have been good. I wish I'd have thought of that, but I didn't. Hey, George Graham taught him everything he knows.
Everything I don't know.
Everything he
Oh,
does.
everything I don't know.
Even better.
Hey, I played golf with George one time. I have never seen somebody hit a golf ball off the tee.
Yeah, he.
Further.
You're the most consistent person I've ever seen and played with.
Thank
But
you.
George, dear goodness, it was a cannon.
Yeah, he can crush it.
Every
Yeah.
time he hit the ball was just wow. We didn't play topless hole 6 that day because he outdrove us by 100 yards on every tee box. It was just phenomenal. So way to go, George. He was a bowler in college.
Yes,
OSU. Shout out to the bowling team at OSU.
and I believe he was also on the putt team.
Did they have one of those?
I think so.
Okay.
Speaking of bowling, me and some people that I work with are thinking about starting a bowling team.
You know what?
And I think we're going to absolutely destroy.
Dude, why don't we start a bowling team? No. We get bowling shirts.
Us?
I'm going to
No.
leave it up to Pepper. He's making this decision.
Say no. Say no.
I like bowling.
Stat guy?
Wait, it's now left up to Stat
No,
Guy.
I just want to know what his reaction is.
I mean, look, if we need anybody on this in this show, it's Stat Guy because he's the most athletic.
True.
Yeah, he's got to buy in.
I don't care
for
if we bring baseballs and he can throw baseballs.
Stat guy bowls left-handed.
Oh,
That
Wait,
doesn't make any sense.
I do too.
but that's because you're
Aren't you
left-handed.
special?
All right.
Yeah, I kind of am.
All right. Hey, okay, let's go back. Let's go back to what's happened in
Your
sports.
point?
Sorry.
Dear goodness. Okay,
Wait,
so
this
who?
is a sports show?
Yeah, well, not really. It could be. It could be.
One day.
If we wanted to.
If we wanted it to be, it could be. Remember that first episode we did? That's all we talked about? That sucked. Hey, if you're just now joining us, welcome to the Bush League Sports Show. We are the best B-rated sports show live on Facebook at 8:30 Sunday nights. I'm here with Dr. Blake Graham, my boy Pepper, produce, and stat guy. We are not the best. Dang it. We are the best. We're not the experts, but we are the best. We're the experts. Oh, sorry. Did it again. One of these days, I'm going to be flawless. Getting that stuff out.
Doubt it.
I mean, there's been
We got 7 minutes.
times where you're.
Yeah,
spot on.
sometimes
I
I
think
get
it
it.
was the episode Produce Deleted where you were like, perfect.
Oh, our our redo of the first episode.
Was it that one or the second?
The one that
Which
got deleted?
redo?
It was 1.11 got deleted.
There it is.
So episode 1 sucked. Episode 1.1, like it got better, and then 1.11 got deleted.
No, it was
Reposted.
1.1 because that was the dunk contest.
Really? That was our second show?
Wasn't that the one that got deleted?
The dunk contest
I
got
don't
deleted.
remember.
Yeah.
Nobody can remember because it's gone.
Hey, my boy Lee Davis is watching. What's up, buddy? That's an old college friend of mine. Y'all don't know him, but
Is that the one you kissed?
oh,
Sorry.
We're gonna ask that about every
that was in
Sorry.
high school.
every one of your friends that watches. We're gonna find out.
I told you his name's Jeremy Strader. Look him up. Make a comment. Send him a message. Tell him it's completely inappropriate what he did to me.
Still ruined me, too.
Hashtag me too.
No, don't even do that. No way. Oh, sheesh. Okay, so NFL. Who else got released? Traded other things. Ndamukong Suh.
Well, I can tell you right now,
Just got
the
released from
Cowboys
Miami.
have done
Nothing.
nothing.
Thankfully, our stat guy
Nothing.
really came in clutch with that stat on what the Cowboys have done this year.
Okay, the safety
A big
from
bowl of nothing.
the Cardinals.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Tyron. I can't say his last name.
Just say him Honey Badger. He's
Honey
known as
Badger,
Honey Badger.
gets released and ends up going to the Texans now. He's signing with them a 1 year, like $7 million, which I mean that's not bad. I'd play football for a year for $7 million.
I think, yeah.
I do a lot of things for 1 year, $7 mil.
I thought you
I'd
were
play
going to say just for 1 year.
I'd play for 7 years.
I'd do a lot of things for 1 year. Congrats. Sweet.
There's a lot of things I do for a year, like this show. We're doing it for a year,
Yeah.
and beyond.
I mean, who? Yeah, Ndamukong Suh. He went to
So he
New Orleans. Is that official?
I don't think that's official yet. He's talking with
Okay.
them. I know he visited the Cowboys were in the conversation with him,
Yeah.
and they made a call on Sammy Watkins, who went to Kansas
Oh,
City.
We didn't get Sammy. Nice.
Yeah, so Sammy gets or not released, but did he get released or get traded?
I hope he got traded out of Buffalo, right?
think-
That's where he was.
Yeah.
So Sammy started in Buffalo, and he went to. Is that right?
I thought he was with Buffalo last.
No, he played with the Rams.
Yeah.
This last
Yeah,
year.
so now he's with the
He got
Chiefs.
drafted by Buffalo, and then he went and played with Los Angeles this last year, and now he's with the Chiefs, which is cool because that kid from Tech, he's got a cannon. I think that'll be
Mariota?
fun. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
No, not Mariota.
I'm sorry, Mahomes. Patrick
Mahomes,
Mahomes.
yes, Patrick Mahomes. I'm excited about that matchup just to see
Yes.
Yeah.
like what kind of big plays are going to happen out of that thing.
I'm really surprised he got drafted. Every time I watched him in college, he was kind of like he was exciting to watch, but his arm just kind of was like sometimes all over the place.
Yeah,
but
you know.
we'll see.
He had that one game that like set the like single game passing yards.
But
He
like
threw for like 800 yards that day or something. It
every
was-
new Tech quarterback like does that. Like if you look
Yeah.
at the last five,
Yeah.
they're all Tech. Like that's all they do.
Yeah. No,
And there's no defense in the Big 12.
that's fair. However,
Zero.
Andy Reid clearly likes him enough to
Yeah.
go, hey, y'all go ahead and deal
2 year
out
in.
Smith,
Yeah.
and let's get this guy going. Name him our starter.
After
and
his
then,
second year.
okay, the Browns. We talked about this a lot early in the week. The Browns are making big. We talked about this last week, didn't we?
They're gonna be good. I feel it. They're
No.
gonna be good.
No.
I think if
They're gonna be good.
I think they're going to
No.
win a game.
They'll win 9
Hey,
games.
that's-
I call it now.
and for
9
them, that's
games.
good.
That is good.
Stack
So
guy
that's
don't look at
Wow,
me.
That's an improvement.
Hot sports opinion.
However,
9
they did
games.
just lose. So that O lineman that played like
For years.
how many consecutive snaps? Like 10,963. Look, can you look that up, stat guy?
Yeah.
He just retired.
Oh, what was his name?
The dude was awesome.
Joe Thomas, right?
Joe Thomas.
Yeah, Joe Thomas. So he and like his retirement video, his little clip, like it was really cool. Like it really was. Like I went and watched it, and it was. I mean, it wasn't like wow, that's amazing, but it showed like that guy was in,
Yeah.
and he has been there for a decade, and I mean through it all.
Play that hard
play that
for
hard-
a team that's that bad.
That many consecutive snaps for a team that struggled that much and had that much turnover.
Yeah.
He's been like a pillar figure for them. And like when he was like saying goodbye, he's like, "Man, I love you guys. Like thanks to all the fans. Thanks for making this home for me. Go Browns," which was kind of cheesy, but it was like he's
That's
the
a good
number
guy.
one fan.
That's a good
Like just
and the only.
golly. The only place you ever played for was like wow.
Man, what could have been anywhere else?
Yeah. Seriously, that guy could have
Poor
had
guy.
multiple rings probably. And
Well,
hats off to him, dude.
speaking of, was he the O line? Mulkey informed us as a few minutes ago the Cowboys resigned the long snapper.
Re-signed the long
Re-signed.
snapper.
Re-signed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We, and we don't even know who he is.
Ooh.
All right, we got the stat coming in on how many consecutive snaps it was. Oh, it was 167 games. Did you get the snap count? The
It's
snap.
too many to count.
167 straight games.
1,
is
2,
a
3,
lot.
too many to count.
But not only that, to play 167 consecutive games, every offensive snap.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if they count
Preseason?
was he the long snapper?
No, I don't think so.
No.
So
'cause
they're not counting snaps on. Are we done? Are we out of time?
9:30.
Okay. Hey, if you're just now joining us, I'm going to read one more stat. It was 10,363 snaps. I was close. I said 10,398 or something like that. That's a lot of snaps.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining us for episode. Is this episode 3?
This is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, we made it to episode 3. That's great. Next week, we're on at 8:30 live Sunday night. Dr. Blake Graham, my boy Pepper, Produce, Stat Guy, and myself. Wednesday will be
Produce and me.
Produce and me.
Featuring
Produce
the
and me?
salad bowl.
I like
Yeah.
it. Hey, take us out. This is Produce Special on our new theme song.